What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm Matt over at DSR, and today I'll be taking you my top 5 things I hate about my BMW R1250GSA after owning it for 2 months. This is not me just bashing on this bike, this is just me telling you what I don't like about it. It's my bike, I can say what I want. You're welcome to leave a comment below and tell me I am wrong. I've no doubt you will anyway. Starting us off then at number 1, I'm going to start at the front of the bike, and that is the BMW issued Garmin sat-nav. Now, I'd love to have a sat-nav on this, and I'd love to have a sat-nav that integrates with the bike, and then obviously you've got the wheel to go through your navigation. That GPS is notorious for ghosting and just failing in the worst possible time. So I'm yet to get a GPS for this bike. Garmin apparently have been updating the Garmin Navigation 6. Whether they fix that problem, I don't know. Fingers crossed, because I'd love to get something that works seamlessly with this bike. Coming in at number 2 then, it's a little thing. The screen adjuster is on the right hand side. For me personally, it needs to be on the left hand side so I can keep my right hand on the throttle and then adjust the screen with my left hand. I hate it when bikes put it on the right hand side. Some bikes, KTM 1290 Super Adventure S, they put it on both sides, so it doesn't matter which hand you reach forward. Unfortunately, BMW is only on the right. It's just a little gripe. Number 3 on the list, we have got a large 6.5 inch TFT screen. Colour, it looks beautiful. It's big enough. What I wish is BMW will integrate full Google Maps navigation into it, so we can get rid of all the cradles, get rid of the phone mounts, and we can just have our Google Maps sat-nav on the screen. This bike obviously is a touring adventure weapon. I just wish some of the electronics on the inside, i.e. the maps, would match the level of this bike. Before we get on to number 4, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty of videos coming on, not only on the BMW GSA, but I have riding reviews coming out weekly. Number 4 then is the price of this bike. It is not cheap, and by the time you add some of the extra goodies and some of the protection, you look at then getting some form of luggage as well, you're looking into the mid 25s, and that is a lot of money to spend on a bike. I get it, they're not going to come down. It's just a shame where they keep creeping every year up, just the same way every manufacturer does. And lastly, coming in at number 5, is this bike is an absolute nightmare to clean. There's so many nooks and crannies, and the worst part is the spoked wheels. Honestly, you need to spend about an hour just on the wheels themselves because it's so difficult to get in and out to clean. I like taking this bike off-road in the Salisbury Plains, but I absolutely hate cleaning it afterwards. This has been a really quick video on just some of the gripes I've got about this bike after a few months of owning it. I'll do another one when I get to 6 months and see if those gripes are still the same or whether they've changed and I've got some new ones. We'll see. If you are interested on seeing the top 5 things I love about this bike, then check out this video here. And if not, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment below, do you have the same gripes? Until the next one, ride safe.